If you're not sure what type of mask you should be wearing, you're not alone. There are a lot of different types of masks out there, and it's not easy to tell how well they'll fit before you buy them. But we're here to help. We've spent weeks testing out different types of masks to let you know what you should look for and what you should avoid. When you're buying a reusable mask, the World Health Organization and the Victorian government recommend buying a mask with 3 layers. That can be either 3 layers of fabric or 2 layers of fabric plus a pocket in the middle for a filter. A mask that fits should sit snugly to your face without any large gaps between your face and the mask. If there are gaps, the air will go out through the gaps instead of through the mask, which filters the air. A mask that fits will cover your mouth and your nostrils, and it should stay in place without you needing to adjust it or hold it up. Now that we know what to look for, let's check out some popular options and see how well they hold up and which ones are worth spending your money on. First up, we have a black cotton mask that we ordered off of Amazon. This is a pretty common design. It's just a flat design. It has 3 cotton layers that's pretty soft. The fit for this one is a little bit big for my face. It has large gaps in the nose and the ear loops are really big and not adjustable, so it feels pretty stretched out. It also doesn't have a moldable nose strip, which means it doesn't sit very flat on my face. Because it doesn't have an inner filter, it's really easy to wash. All you have to do is throw it in the wash. But the elastic could get stretched out. Overall, this mask is soft and comfortable, and it has the recommended 3 layers. It's not a bad option for someone with a larger face, but it's not adjustable. It's a decent option if you want something that you can just throw in the wash at the end of the day because you don't have to worry about taking out any filters or any adjustable ear loops. But ultimately, if it doesn't fit your face, there's nothing you can do about it. This one costs $9.49 plus shipping. Next up, we have a mask from ASOS Design. It has a folded seam down in the middle, which is another common shape. This one has a moldable nose strip and adjustable ear loops, but it only has 2 layers and it doesn't have a pocket, so you can't add a filter. Overall, the fit for this one is a little bit big for me, but because it's adjustable, it's not terrible. This is actually the mask that my husband's been using the most at home. It's big enough to cover his beard, and because it has a moldable nose, it sits flat on his face and doesn't fog up his glasses. I find this one pretty comfortable, but because it's a little bit big for me, the fabric gets stuck to my mouth when I breathe heavily. Overall, it's a solid choice for people with larger faces, but the downside is that it only has 2 layers. This one comes in a pack of 3 masks for $28. Next up, we have a face mask from Nasty Gal. This one has a very simple single layer neoprene design with a seam down the middle. It's not adjustable around the nose or the ear loops. The fit for this one is surprisingly okay, considering it's not adjustable, but I would be concerned that it would stretch out over time, especially around the ears. It's super comfortable and lightweight to wear, and the stiffer fabric doesn't get stuck in my mouth at all when I breathe. But it's only 1 layer, which isn't very protective, and the material is very thin and the edges aren't finished. The retail price for this one is $18, but we have seen it on sale for less. This face mask is from Gorman. It has 3 layers with 2 fabric cotton layers and an inner pocket for a filter. Each mask comes with 8 single-use filters, and it has a moldable nose strip, adjustable ears, and a seam along the chin that helps it stay in place. The fit is perfect. The moldable nose helps it sit flat along my cheeks, and the adjustable ears and chin loops means it sits flat along the bottom of my face. It also fits my husband pretty well, even though he has a larger face and a beard. It's pretty comfortable, but when I've worn it for longer periods, it does leave a mark on the bridge of my nose. Overall, this mask is great. You just need to remember to take the filter out when you wash it, and it's probably a good idea to put it in a garment bag or on a delicate cycle so that the elastic loops don't get stretched out or tangled. This one retails for $15, and it also comes with 8 single-use filters. This is the Future Aesthetic face mask from Culture Kings. It looks like it has 2 layers, a layer of neoprene and an inner filter layer, but the neoprene layer is filled with holes, which means it's only a 1-layer mask. It also has 2 valves, but you can close them by twisting them. According to the Victorian Department of Health and Human Services, you should avoid masks with holes and one-way valves that allow you to breathe out unfiltered air. The fit of this mask isn't great. There's a lot of extra room around the mouth, and the head straps don't feel secure, which means it keeps sliding down my face. I wouldn't wear this mask. Neoprene masks in this style are pretty common and often marketed for exercise or fitness, But if you're looking for a neoprene mask for working out, make sure it doesn't have any holes or one-way valves. It's also the most expensive mask we've tried at $49.95. Last up, we have a mask from Monster Threads. It's another flat 3-layer mask. The outer 2 layers for this one are made out of cotton, and the inner layer is made out of a synthetic non-woven material for a little bit more filtration. It comes in a few different bright colors and fun patterns, but it's not adjustable at all. While it's marketed as an adult-size face mask, this one barely covers my nose and chin. When I talk, it slips down my nose or up my face. Overall, it's a solid option for kids and adults with pretty small faces. The fun patterns would definitely appeal to kids, and even though it's not adjustable, the ability to throw it in the wash without having to worry about any filters or adjustable ear loops will come in handy, especially if you have more than one kid at home. It costs $12.95. Now that you know what to look for in a mask, make sure to read the product details and specifications for any mask you're considering. If the important features aren't listed, don't be afraid to contact customer service or just check out another retailer. Check out the description below for our complete guide to comparing face masks, plus a list of retailers if you're ready to buy a reusable mask. For more comparisons and videos like this, don't forget to subscribe.